गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने नमः। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यधिष्ठतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद प्रिय द्वैता गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय जय प्रभुपाद निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परवकचार डिवाइन के शील ऐसी भक्त संप्रपाद की जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परवकचार डिवाइन के शील भक्त सिद्धांत सत्संग गोसाई महाराज की अनंत कोट वैष्णव भक्तबंदी की नामाचार हृदय ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तबंदी की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण को गोपीनाथ श्याम को राधा कृष्ण गोवर्धन की वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की नवदीप मायापुर धाम की गंगा मैया की यमुना मैया की तुलसी देवी की भक्ति देवी की हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की भगवत गीता यथारूप की सामवेद भक्तबिंद की निताय गौर पैरंदे ऑल ग्लोरीज टू assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. Today we shall study Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter number 8, Attaining Supreme, text number 23. You repeat after me. Yatra kāle tu anāvṛttim, āvṛttim caiva yoginaḥ, prayātā yānti tam kālam, vakṣyāmi bharatarṣabha. Yatra kāle tu anāvṛttim, āvṛttim caiva yoginaḥ, prayātā yānti tam kālam, vakṣyāmi bharatarṣabha. Yatra kāle tu anāvṛttim, āvṛttim caiva yoginaḥ, prayātā yānti tam kālam, vakṣyāmi bharatarṣabha. Speak one. Yatra kāle tu anāvṛttim, āvṛttim caiva yoginaḥ, prayātā tam kālam, vakṣyāmi bharatarṣabha. Yatra kāle tu anāvṛttim, āvṛttim caiva yoginaḥ, prayātā yānti tam kālam, vakṣyāmi bharatarṣabha. Yatra kāle tu anāvṛttim, āvṛttim caiva yoginaḥ, prayātā yānti tam kālam, vakṣyāmi bharatarṣabha. Yatra kāle tu anāvṛttim, āvṛttim caiva yoginaḥ, prayātā yānti tam kālam, vakṣyāmi bharatarṣabha. Mataji. Yatra kāle tu anāvṛttim, āvṛttim caiva yoginaḥ, prayātā yānti tam kālam, vakṣyāmi bharatarṣabha. Yatra kāle tu anāvṛttim, āvṛttim caiva yoginaḥ, prayātā yānti tam kālam, vakṣyāmi bharatarṣabha. Now what word meanings? Yatra, at which, kāle, time, tu, and, anāvṛttim, no return, āvṛttim, return, cha, also, eva, certainly, yoginaḥ, different kinds of mystics. prayātāḥ, having departed, yānti, attain, tam, that, kālam, time, vakṣyāmi, I shall describe, bharatarṣabha, O best of Bharatas. Now the translation and purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki. O best of Bharatas, I shall now explain to you the different times at which, passing away from this world, the yogi does or does not come back. Repeat after me. O best of the Bharatas, I shall now explain to you the different times at which passing away from this world, yogi does or does not come back. Now purport. The unalloyed devotees of the Supreme Lord, who are totally surrendered souls, do not care when they leave their bodies or by what method. They leave everything in Krishna's hand. So easily and happily return to the Godhead. But those who are not unalloyed devotees, who depend instead on such method of spiritual realization as karma-yoga, jñāna-yoga and haṭha-yoga, must leave the body at a suitable time and thereby be assured whether or not they will return to the world of birth and death. If the yogi is perfect, he can select the time and situation for leaving this material world. But he is not so expert. His success depends on his accidentally passing away at a certain suitable time. The suitable time at which one passes away and does not come back are explained by the Lord in the next verse. According to the Acharya Baldev Vidyabhushan, the Sanskrit word kāla used herein refers to the presiding deity of the time. Hare Krishna. As you know, the chapter name is Attaining Supreme. To attain Supreme Personal Lord, actually. So why to attain the Supreme Personal Lord? Because we are here in the material world, and we are here subjected for the birth, death, disease and old age. This is the main problem. These are miseries of the world, actually. So physical world, actually. And wherever you go, whether it is a higher planets, whether it is lower planets, you have to suffer everywhere. Whether it is a Brahmalok, Chandralok, or heavenly planets, everywhere there is a birth, death, old age and disease, actually. There are miseries, actually. These planets are not permanently for residing a man, actually, or a living entity, actually. In the 16th text, actually, it is described that āvṛttiṁ loka anāvṛttim mamupitatu konteya punarjanma vidyate. From highest planets in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery wherein repeated birth and death takes place. But one who attains my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. This is the specific quality of the Golok Vrindavan, highest planets, actually. That's why, to avoid the place of miseries, that is birth, old age and death, and this disease, actually, we have to leave this world, actually, this material world. This is not suitable for living, actually. So what is there, actually? How we can leave this material world, actually? We can leave this material world only when we are engaged in the devotion service to the Lord, actually. Loving devotions to the Lord, actually. Service in the lotus feet of Lord, actually. Our mind is always directed towards the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Always chanting the glories of the Lord, holy name of Lord, form of the Lord, actually. And the Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And this is must actually. And this is only possible by the association of devotees actually. And because of the association of pure devotees, there must be faith in the Lord Kṛṣṇa actually. If one does not have faith in the Lord Kṛṣṇa, then he cannot develop the devotional service actually. This is must actually. So this is must actually. Only those who are the great souls, who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master, are all the imports of Vedic knowledge automatically revealed actually. This is must actually. Without the Vedic knowledge, one cannot develop or engage in the devotional service of the Lord actually. Actually, the meaning of the words of Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam are revealed to one strictly following the orders of spiritual master, spiritual master. They are also revealed to one who has equal faith in Supreme Personality of Godhead. In other words, being faithful to both Kṛṣṇa and the spiritual master, this is the secret of success in spiritual life actually. This is a secret for attaining the goal of Vrindavan. And second thing is that actually, one should know what is the aim of life. Only the devotee in association of pure devotees can know the aim of life. If you don't know the aim of life, then you cannot attain the highest planets of the Lord actually. This is must actually. You must know actually. The non-devotees who don't have any knowledge of the Lord Kṛṣṇa actually, they cannot engage themselves in the devotion of the Lord actually. They do not know what is the aim of life. They only knows that actually the economic development is the goal of the life actually. So they are repeatedly in the birth, death and old age in this material world actually. They cannot get out of this material world actually. And also it is not essential that they may take the birth as human being. They can take birth in any form actually depending upon their activities actually. And for getting out of the material world, the birth as in human being is a must actually. Human body is must actually. Then and only he can engage in devotion service. Any living being who is in the form of the animal or birds, etc. actually, they cannot engage in the devotion service actually. Only the human form of life can be engaged in the devotion service of the Lord actually. A strong faith that by Kṛṣṇa consciousness one will be elevated to the highest perfection of life is called vyavasaya atmika buddhi. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, chapter 22, 62, text number 62. Shabda sabde visvasa kahe sudrana nishchaya Kṛṣṇe bhakti kāle sarva karma kritahya. Faith means unflinching trust in something sublime. When one is engaged in the duties of the Kṛṣṇa consciousness, he need not act in relationship to the material world, with obligation to family, traditions, humility, or nationality. When one is engaged in the loving devotions to the Lord, actually, that is sufficient only. He need not to worry, actually. He is not bound by the services to his family members, or society, or the country, actually. He has to only render the loving service to the Lord, actually. Faith means strong faith. The words of Bhagavad Gita are authoritative instruction for faithful man. And whatever Kṛṣṇa says in Bhagavad Gita is to be accepted as it is without interpretation, actually. Nobody is authorized to interpret it according to his own whims. And only the devotee has to act according to the instruction as described in Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. This is must, actually. If he does not act according to the Bhagavad Gita, it means that he is not a devotee, actually. He has no qualification to enter into the Golok Vrindavan Dham. And this is must, actually. In Chaitanya Prabhu, by rendering transcendental service to Kṛṣṇa, one automatically performs all subsidiary activities. This is a firm faith, forever to discharge or devotional service. That is called as Shraddha. Faith in Kṛṣṇa. This is the beginning of the Kṛṣṇa consciousness. Faith means strong faith. The words of Bhagavad Gita are authoritative, that I have already told you. After hearing Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna told to Kṛṣṇa, Sarvam etad ritam manye yan mam padasi keshava nahi te bhagavan vyaktim vidudeva na danava. O Kṛṣṇa, I totally accept as truth of all that you have told me. Whatever the Kṛṣṇa has told to the Kṛṣṇa, the Arjuna stated that he accepts as it is, actually. And what is it further tells? Neither the gods nor the demigods, no, the demons, actually, neither gods or demons know the personality of the good Lord, actually. Persons of faithlessness, those who does not have faith in Lord Kṛṣṇa and have the demonic nature, cannot understand the Kṛṣṇa. He is not even known by the demigods. So what to speak of the so-called scholars of this modern world? By the grace of the Supreme Lord, Arjuna has understood that the supreme truth is Kṛṣṇa and that he is a perfect one. One should therefore follow the path of Arjuna. Arjuna has understood the Bhagavad Gita, so we have to follow the path of Arjuna, actually. Because Arjuna has followed the instruction of the Lord Kṛṣṇa, actually. Arjuna did not want to fight, but at the instruction of Lord Kṛṣṇa, he was ready to fight. He received the authority of Bhagavad Gita. And described in 4th chapter, the parampara system disciplic succession for understanding the Bhagavad Gita was lost, actually. And therefore, the Kṛṣṇa reestablished that disciplic succession with Arjuna because he considered Arjuna his intimate friend and a great devotee. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita should be understood in the parampara system. So we in the ISKCON, we are following the parampara system actually. That parampara system right from the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually, and down to our spiritual master actually. So this should be understood from the devotees in parampara system actually. When the parampara system was lost actually, Arjuna was again selected to rejuvenate it. The acceptance of Arjuna of all the Krishna says should be emulated. Then we can understand the essence of Bhagavad Gita. And then only then we can understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is must actually. To attain the Krishna consciousness, to attain the Supreme Lord actually, we must understand Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead actually. In text number 5 of this chapter 8, it is described, Ant kāle ca māme ca ismar mukta kalivaram ya prayāti sa madbhavam yāti nasti atra sansaya. And whoever at the time of death quits his body, remembering me alone at once attained by nature, and there is no doubt actually. Anyone who quits his body in Krishna consciousness is at once transferred to the transcendent abode. So who can be Krishna consciousness? Who has to fix his mind only at the Krishna, in the loving steps of Krishna. In chanting the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. When you come in the morning in the temple actually for Mangal Arati and then Tulsi Arati, then there is a time we chant the holy name of Lord Krishna, the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. We do not think, we don't think anything actually. Only Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Though there are a lot of devotees who are assembled in the temple actually, but all are engaged individually actually in the chanting holy name actually, without disturbing anybody else actually. They are mentally engaged in the devotions of the Lord actually. Their mind is very much attentive on each and every word of this Hare Krishna, Mahamantra actually. And this is must actually. So there must be an environment actually. If you find an environment that is happy, that the men are concerned with the material world actually, what is there? They may discuss regarding the political problem actually, material problems actually. How to gain material things actually. How to enjoy the opulent life actually. But when one is engaged in the association of devotees, we have to engage in the devotions of the Lord actually. So, Ismaran, remembering that Lord is very much important at the time of death or leaving this body actually. This is very much important, remembering. Remembrance of Krishna is not possible for the impure soul actually. Impure soul means those who are engaged in the physical activities, those who are engaged in opulent life, those who do not know who is Krishna, those who do not know the aim of the life actually. They are impure devotees actually. Impure persons, impure soul, who was not in practice of Krishna consciousness or in devotion service. So how to remember Krishna? To remember Krishna, one should chant the Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. When we entered in the Kṛṣṇa, ISKCON actually, what we find? We find that one should engage in chanting the holy name of Lord Kṛṣṇa. And by chanting the holy name of Lord Kṛṣṇa, our mind becomes inquisitive actually. Inquisitive means to know Kṛṣṇa actually, to know devotion service, to go in deep actually, what is happening actually. Because whatever we are here before you, this is not a one-day job actually. This is because of inquisitiveness actually, regarding Lord Kṛṣṇa actually. To remember Kṛṣṇa, one should chant the holy name of Lord, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Following the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One should be more tolerant than a tree, humble than the grass, and offering all respect to others without requiring respect in return. This is a must actually. Don't hope anything from others actually. You should respect everybody actually. If you hope anything, respect in return of whatever you have offered to him, that become material actually. And material things doesn't help you in attaining supreme personality of God actually. Don't hope anything. You yourself actually respect others actually. Don't involve in argument, even within your family actually. Try to avoid arguments actually. If arguments in your family on the material things actually, means you are keeping yourself away from the holy name of Lord Kṛṣṇa actually. And by chance, the death comes. So you will not be able to remember the Lord Kṛṣṇa, only you will be able to remember that actually arguments actually. Because in the family, everybody wants to become supreme actually. Everything should be according to his desire actually. You should live this desire actually. Don't have any attachment actually. Whatever Kṛṣṇa has done, it's all right actually. So in such a way, one will be able to depart from the body successfully remembering the Kṛṣṇa to attain the supreme goal actually. Then how we can remember the holy name of Lord Kṛṣṇa continuously around the 24 hours actually. In text number 14, ananacheta satatam yoma smrati nityashaha tasyahem sulava partha nityayuktasya yoginaḥ. For one who remembers me without deviation. Without deviation means no attachment to physical things, no attachment to family members actually. I am easy to obtain, O son of Pratha, because of his constant engagement in devotion service. Constant engagement in devotion service. Sometimes you chant the holy name of Lord Kṛṣṇa. Sometimes you read the Kṛṣṇa book actually. You try to make understand the text of Bhagavad Gita in deeply actually. Sometimes you engage yourself in the Vaishnava bhajan. You understand each and every word of the Vaishnava bhajan actually. This is the thing actually. And don't engage yourself in the physical things actually, material things actually. But because our environment is such that actually one is forced to engage in the physical part actually. So it's better to have association of devotees actually. O son of Pratha, because of his constant engagement in devotional service, the pure bhakti devotee does not desire promotion to heavenly planets. Heavenly planets means opulent life. You see, a devotee who does not have opulent life, he is simply living actually. He is just meeting his necessities of life actually, and engaged in devotional service better than a multimillionaire actually, who is living in a multi-story building actually. He is better because the persons who are enjoying the opulent life does not know the aim of the life actually. They do not know the importance of the Kṛṣṇa actually. They do not know the importance of holy name of Lord Kṛṣṇa actually. They do not know the aim of life actually. Pure devotee does not desire promotion to heavenly planets, nor does he seek their salvation or liberation from the material engagement. They do not do that. Only they follow the instruction of Lord Kṛṣṇa only. Pure devotee does not desire anything. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, the pure devotee is called Nishkam, which means that he has no desire for self-interest. He should work for the pleasure of the Lord Kṛṣṇa. Everything for pleasure of the Lord Kṛṣṇa. When we get up in the morning, our interest is for the pleasure of the Lord Kṛṣṇa only, not for material things. Is it so or not? When we sleep or go to the bed actually, our intention is that we must get up early in the mornings to attend the Mangal Arati actually, to chant the holy name of Lord Kṛṣṇa, or for the glorification of the holy name. Mangal Arati means what? Glorification only. Which means the devotee has no desire for self-interest. Perfect peace belongs to him alone, not to those who strive for personal gain. If one strives for the loving service to the Lord Kṛṣṇa, means he doesn't care for anything. And the peace is disturbed only when one who strives for the personal gain, for material things actually. Whether this is harmful or not actually. It is beneficial or not actually. The pure devotee only wants to please the Supreme Personality Godhead. This is his only business actually. And so, the Lord says that anyone who is unflinching devotion service to him is easy to be obtained actually. Devotee can render service to any of the transcendental forms of Supreme Lord, and he meets with none of the problems that are obstacles in the practice of the bhakti. Bhakti yoga is very simple and pure and easy to perform, and one can begin simply by chanting the holy name of Lord, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. I think everybody of us has started our bhakti or devotion service simply by chanting holy name. This is must actually. The Lord helps us in various ways. The devotee who has fully surrendered to him so that he can understand him as he is. The Lord gives such a devotee sufficient intelligence so that ultimately the devotee can attain him in his spiritual kingdom. The special qualification of the pure devotee is that actually he is always thinking of the Kṛṣṇa without considering the time or place. Time and place. Our Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, when he was in the Delhi ISKCON actually, once they were as a holiday. So I was attending the Mangal Aarti in Delhi ISKCON temple on every holiday. Mostly Saturday, second Saturday or Sunday. But fortunately, there was a holiday and I attended that actually, Mangal Aarti. I met Guru Maharaj. My Guru Maharaj asked me, how you came here today? Why? We have to go to your office actually? No, today is a holiday. For what? It was a Mohammedan's first festival, Muharram. So my Guru Maharaj asked me, what is that Muharram? I mean to say my Guru Maharaj has no knowledge of anything except Kṛṣṇa. He was not knowing what is his Muharram actually. You need not to apply your brain to this material world actually. There is no benefit actually. If by chance you are acquiring the knowledge of this physical world actually, and you are in the competition and you win the competition, then there is no benefit actually. That will not take you to the Golok Vrindavan Dham. Only the Bhagavad Gita, knowledge of the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam will carry you to attain the Golok Vrindavan Dham. Nothing is there. Such are the pure devotees. They don't have any knowledge regarding anything actually. They are only interested in Kṛṣṇa consciousness. And the pure devotees are so attentive. If anybody by chance address them Hare Kṛṣṇa, their ears are very much perfect. Once actually my Guru Maharaj was staring up actually. I said, Hare Kṛṣṇa. He returned back. He returned back to me. He said, oh sorry, Hare Kṛṣṇa. They are so much actually. Humble actually. So you must also be humble than tree actually. That is must actually. Whenever you walk in the temple actually, don't consider yourself as the supreme devotee actually. Whosoever you meet, you say Hare Kṛṣṇa. You will feel pleasure actually. Because the holy name of Lord Kṛṣṇa gives you pleasure actually. It has a pleasure potential actually. So we were in there. The special qualification of the pure devotee is that he is always thinking of Kṛṣṇa without considering the time or place. There should be no impediments. He should be able to carry out his services anywhere and at any time. Some say that the devotee should remain in holy places like Vrindavan or some holy town where the Lord lived actually. But a pure devotee can live anywhere and create the atmosphere of the Vrindavan by his devotion service. This is very much important actually. For devotion service actually there are the 64 actually items actually, but the 5 are most important. and out of the 5 there is one that is living in the holy place, Vrindavan. So it is not necessary that one should come from a far and wide place actually live in Vrindavan. No. He should make atmosphere in his home actually like Vrindavan. What we do in Vrindavan? We chant the holy name of Lord Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Every temple anywhere in the world is just situated in the Vrindavan actually. So similarly, a small temple in your home actually means you are carrying out the activities of the Lord Kṛṣṇa. For worshipping Kṛṣṇa actually, it is just as Vrindavan actually. You carry out activities as we are carrying out here at Vrindavan actually. You just read at least one text in Bhagavatam and one text of Bhagavad Gita actually. Every day you must understand thoroughly. It is Vrindavan actually. Wherever there is a chanting of Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam means the presence of Lord is there actually. Wherever there is you are offering anything to Lord Kṛṣṇa, the Lord Kṛṣṇa is pervading everywhere actually. That is Vrindavan actually. You must consider yourself. In this regard, the Advaita Acharya who told Lord Kṛṣṇa, wherever you are, O Lord, there is a Vrindavan. So I am not saying this is Advaita Acharya actually. A pure devotee constantly remembers Kṛṣṇa and meditates upon him. These are the qualifications of pure devotee for whom the Lord is most easily attainable. Bhakti Yoga is the system that the Gita recommends above all others. Generally, the Bhakti Yogis are engaged in different ways. Such as Sant Bhakta, Dyasya Bhakta, Sakhi Bhakta, Vatsalya Bhakta, Madhurya Bhakta actually. According to their desire actually, they engage in devotional service actually. As per their relation with the soul, the Lord actually. So in this way, the Supreme Lord cannot forget this. In this way, the devotee cannot forget the Supreme Personal Godhead, and so far the Lord is easily attainable. A pure devotee cannot forget Supreme Lord for a moment actually. And similarly, the Supreme Lord cannot forget his pure devotee for a moment actually. This is the great blessings of the Kṛṣṇa conscious process. Kṛṣṇa consists for chanting the Mahamantra Hare Kṛṣṇa, Hare Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. In this way, you can attain the holy Dham, Golok Vrindavan Dham, by engaging yourself 24 hours in devotional service of Lord actually. That is our aim of the life actually. But here in this text actually, some process other than devotional service are described that will be read in the next text actually. And that are not easily actually. Only the devotional service to the Lord is very much easy actually. And in this Kali Yuga actually, in the physical environment actually, that are not very much helpful actually. Only the chanting holy name and devotional service are helpful for attaining the Supreme Personal God actually. Hare Krishna, thank you much. If anybody has question, you can ask actually.
I don't have question, but I want to say something.
Pardon?
I have no question,
Huh?
but I want to say something.
You say something?
Yeah. First of all, very thanks for the wonderful class. And secondly, we remember about God. We have an aim about that. So one word is you used for this destination consciousness. That we are to go to the back or home.
Aim of the life, that is the destination.
Yeah.
Ah.
Destination consciousness, one word is used when I was in London.
Hmm.
In lecture they had this word. We should have very much consciousness about this destination, that we are to go back to the
Consciousness in respect of Krishna is the destination actually.
yeah.
The consciousness of our holy name of Lord Krishna, that is the consciousness of the destination actually. It is not specific.
Yeah.
Okay, you remember the destination. Because if you remember the Lord Krishna, the destination is automatically attainable actually. It is like this.
They use this word very nice.
Anything else? Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.